Yeah, I think you're right when you say I don't know what the limit is, Hannah. I think the answer is there isn't one for Lucy Jones.
We'll just wait till she goes out. She goes out in in 4-minute pace till the bell. Then we'll find it. Then we'll find a limit. Yeah, full send for 1200 from Lucy
Full
Jones.
send.
That's what we. Yeah.
Yes.
Then who knows what.
But I've been waiting for this race all evening. Very, very excited. We'll have a walkthrough of these athletes in a moment as they line up. This promises to be one of the most exciting of the evening, one of the most impressive, perhaps. Well, we thought that at the start, and then we had a world record, so
yes.
I could be wrong.
Take it all back.
There's Holly Dixon on your screen. As we make our way along the start line, you can see some big hitters on there. Amelia Quirk, Hannah mentioned earlier on. Holly Dixon, Lucy Jones. A nice gradual walk along the line. Some very, very impressive athletes. And it's fantastic as well. We've had some under-20s, even some under-17s here today that will have stuck around just to see these athletes compete and to be out of the meeting while they're here, and that'll be something that's really significant as well. They'll have seen their successes on social media, on live streams, on the Diamond League circuit, wherever that could be, or the British champs in Holly Dixon's case, and that'll be really inspiring to know that they're in the mix with these athletes and these guys. And off we go then in this women's A race. And how about that for a turn of pace for our pacer to get to the front, get out of trouble. She's been asked for 2:11, Hannah Cameron, 2:11 through 800 metres, and she settles now as the rest of the field slot in neatly behind her. You see Holly Dixon in that yellow vest, Lucy Jones just behind her, the very distinctive ponytail swish, and Amelia Quirk in the purple crop top, just moving slightly up onto the shoulder of Lucy Jones.
Is that Emily Simpson there in just second place behind the races, sort of the 800 metre specialist? I think she would get off the line in a fashion that wouldn't necessarily suit a 1500 metres. I think Emily Simpson's maybe found herself in second place here, and I think she probably got every right to think she can beat her 4:18 personal best, but I think she'd probably prefer to be behind Holly Dixon or Lucy Jones and just relax a little bit. Emily Simpson, maybe not. Maybe she's feeling like she doesn't mind being out there and pushing the pace for the races.
Possibly, but I think the fact that we have stopped and dropped off the pacemaker ever so slightly shows that I think you're probably right, Hannah. She had a very lively start and almost found herself there because she was expecting everybody else to really launch off that line, really spring forwards, and the 800 metre start really kind of landed her there. But now Holly Dixon moves past and looks to just bridge the gap to the pacemaker ever so slightly. Lucy Jones is going to want to go with it and now starts to move round on the outside. Lucy Jones in the Adidas co-ord. As we move round there, she stays wide as if she's hoping to overtake Dixon as well. Dixon on the inside, looking to move past the pacemaker, I believe. Looks like the pacemaker is just starting to move out ever so slightly to allow the athletes the closest race line, which of course is a very good idea. And now these girls are really wanting to go for it. Remember, 2:11 they asked for through 800 metres. Keep an eye on the clock. Just looking now like Holly Dixon's ready to be unleashed. The pacemaker moves wide and starts to drop off halfway down the back straight. Lucy Jones not wanting to give him an inch. And I'm really impressed that Emily Simpson is still there, Hannah.
I think this is where Emily Simpson wanted to be. I don't think she wanted to be in sort of that position behind the pacemaker. I think she wanted to put the pressure on Holly Dixon and Lucy Jones to keep the pace moving. And as I said, Emily Simpson, she runs more 800 metres. Like Annie Tester, who we just saw run a great personal best in the B race, I think Emily Simpson will be going, when can I get into the territory I know? And this is it now. She looks up with one lap to go. Emily Simpson, we're going to go, okay, I know how to do this. I know how to run to finish off a great 400. But Holly Dixon does as well. And Amelia Quirk has really committed to the pace race here. She's doing everything she can to hold on to these top three. If any of them falter slightly, I think Amelia Quirk, who's got great speed on her day, could pick up some pieces here as well. But there goes Emily Simpson. She kicks past Holly Dixon with 300 to go.
Yeah, I think you're right. Amelia Quirk is poised, ready to snap them up if they do begin to drop off. And now Lucy Jones looks like she's just let some daylight open up between herself and Dixon. But it's all about Simpson at the front. Dixon's really going to have to fight to try and pull her back in. It's looking like it's all in the control of Simpson now. 2:04 in the 800 at the UK Champs Heats, 6th in the final, 2nd at the Loughborough International. So Emily Simpson is no stranger to the big stage, and she's not going to be intimidated by the fact it's Holly Dixon behind her. But now Dixon looks to make her move as Simpson just starts to fatigue slightly. You see her head just inch ever so slightly to the side as we come around that bend, and Holly Dixon senses the fatigue, senses that it's her time, and now Dixon really strides home. But Simpson finding a little bit left in the locker. Dixon's not going to want to let her pass. Dixon's stubborn and heads all the way for home. A dip on the line, I mean, it stays with Holly Dixon. Simpson is second, and Lucy Jones with a valiant third.
That was all guts from Holly Dixon, and she's had such a wonderful year anyway. She's made such great progress, and to take another chunk of her personal best right then is exciting. I think she looks a bit underwhelmed, Holly Dixon. Perhaps she thought she could get under 4:10 today. That would be a lovely barrier for her. But to have that battle with Emily Simpson, and congratulations, Emily Simpson. You know, she was occupied kind of every position in the top 5 there throughout that race, and didn't give up for a second. What a charge though from Amy O'Donoghue, the Irish athlete. She's a 4:14 athlete at her best, but she's had issues, she's had struggles, and she came into this with a 4:17 personal best. And I think she might have just improved that season's best, Amy O'Donoghue. Replay Holly Dixon, just it's almost sort of pitching for the line, just trying to say I'm full of fatigue, the legs are going. I'm not sure either of those athletes could have made it 1,510 metres. They didn't have to. Dixon, Simpson, and then Lucy Jones for a well fought third place, and we'll try and see if she got underneath her personal best.